Still mourning their lost comrades, the 47th Infantry Battalion prepares for tonight's long journey to war-torn Lebanon. Their training has taken 6 weeks, on equipment like this Swedish anti-tank rifle. The events of the past 10 days have been foremost in their minds, yet nobody has opted out at the last minute. Within 24 hours, this drill may be for real, and they know only too well that they must perform their duties under a cloud of Israeli propaganda. Propaganda labelling their fellow countrymen as irresponsible and even drunken, incapable of keeping the peace.
Spent an awful long time out there, isn't it?
They're briefed on every detail. This 6-month tour of duty for these new members of UNIFIL could be as difficult, if not more difficult, than the 6 months done by the men they replace. The Haddad forces may test their nerve early on. Very few of them have had experience of the hot climate and rugged terrain of South Lebanon. But their task will be made easier by the withdrawal this week of Irish soldiers from the remote outposts near the Israeli border. So they're no longer potential hostages to the moods of the irritable Christian militia. Normally they'd expect casualties in action, but now that 2 of their comrades have been murdered without regard to the rules of war, do they feel anxious as they march off on this mission?
The same as all the other times, you know, no problem at all. We're used to it by now, you know.
I'm looking forward to it immensely. First out of the 3 trips that's gone over.
Corporal, as far as you're concerned, what's the difference between the drill in the Lebanon tomorrow night and the drill around the barrack square here today?
Well, we could come under fire, for instance, number 1, where we don't come under fire in this country very often. It's one of the opportunities we have is to put our drills to the test.
The Lebanon can flare up, and I think it can cool down again. But I think it will cool down, and we'll get on with the peacekeeping job, that we have to do.
As they donned their colours this afternoon, their commander, Chief of Staff Carl O'Sullivan, made no bones about the responsibility Israel bears for this month's